What is going on, everyone? It's TK and welcome back to the channel. I'm currently rank 19 in the world, but of course it's not being fixed. And yeah, by the time I wanted to start recording, I actually just received the defense. So yeah, 15 minutes ago. Crazy. So let me tell you this. One thing is for sure, I'm not, regardless of being 19, it's basically going to be around rank 80 something, but still, it's in very high legends, because top 100, you either get there with very good bases or you get there luckily. And today's video is basically about that. So I'm pushing currently with only 2 accounts. I have 3 main accounts that are Town Hall 17, and if I don't have my account maxed, I don't bring it to push because I don't get that much loot. So whenever I have a non-maxed account, I will put it under Legends League, which I can then have multiple attacks and just get upgrades going very nice. But in high legends, and not high legends, in legends, you basically have 8 attacks only, which brings me to the first issue of Legends League. Having only 8 attacks basically limits you to your, potential upgrade, like quickness. How quick can you max a town hall? You don't know that because you can't know your full potential. You're only limited to 8 attacks. So one thing I suggested to Supercell team was to have around 8 attacks, just like we have, but then the later attacks can be unlimited just without trophies. So we get the loot, but we don't get any trophies, and the loot doesn't get costed from those players, which means you will still get the benefits of Legends League. Some people go to Legends League so they don't lose loot when they get hit with the attack, because obviously, I don't know if you know, but Legends League have a fixed loot system. You attack a base, you will get that much loot, but the defender basically won't lose that loot anyway, so you will just gain it. That's the same thing that can happen, but with no trophy. Just don't give the trophy. We can hit unlimited after our 8 current attacks, because I think for trophy pushing, 8 attacks is very good. It's not too little, it's not too much. But even if someone wants to practice in Legends League, they're still limited. There is so many players out there with only 1 account that they are kind of forced to only have 8 attacks, so they don't put too much practice. And for example, the clan mates don't have as much as good bases, or they don't have upgraded bases. They want to test themselves in Legends League, the random bases, the 30-second planning. People want to do these type of attacks, and they should be more freely to do it. And I don't know if in future we're gonna have an update this year, but I think the community managers did kind of confirm that we will have an update on Legends League. I was just not sure if it will be confirmed for this year, which, yeah, that's why I'm doing the video. So if it's a bit delayed, maybe if Supercell sees this, they might want to add a few things in the update. Now, once I'm talking, about these entire things, I'm gonna kind of put the attacks on the background. I've hit some top players in the ranking. I don't want to show their bases, even though, it's actually EOS, so it's end of season. I actually may just show their bases, right? It's not in the middle of the season where you can build it, right? So yeah, I will show them. I hit like Invincible LG, I've hit Gaku multiple times, I've hit a lot of people this season, and it's been crazy. But the other thing I want to get into is the legend system right now is not working too good. So I did a very free to play video recently. I think it was like 2 days ago by the time I'm recording this. So when I did that, I actually talked about how in Town Hall 7 you actually get hit with Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 8s, and that's something called matchmaking. A lot of you who play Call of Duty or who play those, Counter-Strike or something, you know how matchmaking is important. You know how, for example, if you win a few matches, suddenly they give you a crazy opponent and you get, put down on. So obviously, one thing about matchmaking in Clash of Clans is that it's not really the best. I'm talking about if you have good average attack and if you have a good average defense, it doesn't really matter. So on my highest account, which is TK right here, I actually have more trophies than my main Maziar TK account. And I actually did way better on the attack on Maziar TK than this TK account. So how come it's not higher? But obviously, you might be saying, well, it's because of the defense. Well, as you can see on these two little screenshots, well, the defense is literally the same. And well, yeah, I'm in High Legends getting average of 270 defense. That's why I'm top 100. I've built 35 bases this season from zero. I've built it literally 35. I tested, I did a lot to get to High Legends. It's been a tough season. But that's the thing. I did better on my main account than I did on my second account. So why my main account is lower? That's the thing. Back then it didn't used to be like this because you will get rewarded because of your average. But this is where the luck comes. The luck of finding those mismatch makings. A lot of people, they may go High Legends just because one day they literally got hit with people from 5006 or 5700. Meanwhile, their accounts are 5900 reset. This is crazy. You have a reset of 5900, you wake up, you hit 320 on your attacks, you move on, and basically what's gonna happen is that you're on 6200, and then someone from 5600 hits you and get a 70% 2-star. That's why people move up the ladder in Legends League. It's kind of crazy, I'm not even gonna lie, but some things that is for sure is that you won't technically get rewarded for your good attacks anymore. And the defense is crazy in High Legends. You can get defenses, don't get me wrong. You can, but it's very, very unlikely. And when you do get a defense, is either the player did a mistake or you get hit from lower kind of accounts and like lower league than Legends, like lower Legends, let's say like this. So this mismatch making is happening quite often. I'm not gonna like sit here and lie to you. I've been lucky in this season, like I would say 2 days. One day was on my Mazer TK account, the one that you're seeing right now, and the other one was on my TK account. So I got lucky 2 days, one for each, and then I became like I went into top 100. And when I have a good attack, you will stay in top 100 if you get like one defense every day. That's it. All you need is one defense and you hit 320 and you will stay in High Legends. But all it takes is one little mistake and a 320 on offense. You can never go back. It's just that how simple. So the matchmaking, I think it needs a redesign. Like people from 5700 cannot find people from 6000. There is no way that has to be the case. It just can't happen because the people in 6000, they have a base that is easily going to defend them. It's not going to defend in High Legends just because everyone knows the traps. Like you're watching this, you know if there is a Gigabomb in one area and the base is symmetric, there is most likely 90% that the tornado is exactly the opposite side. So there's a Gigabomb this side of the base and then there's a tornado the other side. But in High Legends, people put the tornado with the Gigabomb just because they know High Legends players will choose the Gigabomb no matter if they fox die, but they rather go through Gigabomb because they know mentally that the tornado is the other side and the RC will get stuck. So they choose the Gigabomb, but this is the mental thing. In Legends, they will know in High Legends that you will choose that. So they will trap it in a way that you will get into the trap. But that's why people fail. So it's kind of crazy how the matchmaking system is not the best still, and it's been a long time it's like this. I think since like the middle of tunnel 16 I would say, and now we are like in middle of tunnel 17. So this little thing, once it gets kind of, I would say, patched, once it gets fixed, once certain things are in place, it's gonna be better. High Legends ranking will hit High Legends every day. That's how it should be. And then this is the frustrating part because I have a membership on YouTube and I have a membership on Telegram channel, both for foreigners like English speakers and other countries, and one for the Iranian community. So these two entire membership, I can see people from 5700, they're getting hit with 6,000 people. That's the insane part. Like, look at my defense right now. This is how it should be. So it's 6,000 every single attack because I am 6,000 resets. But then there is days, guys, where is this coming from? I know they tripled, but look at their strategy. No one is using their strategy in High Legends. No one is baiting that strategy in High Legends. But it's not about even defending this. It's about, why is this guy finding me? There is no point in that. Why is he finding me? Why is there people from like 5,500 or 700 finding me like these? Like these poor guys, they are not meant to find a very heavy base because they are very low. But that's the other way around too. We cannot find those players. I think it was yesterday or the day before where I hit very low people. You can see on this account, the matchmaking is really decent at least. Like everyone I've hit, it's decently, like the trophy is good, okay? So obviously it's not that often in the attack part. Attacking is good enough. But the defense is insane, and that's what it makes a difference. From people in High Legends, suddenly you look someone up in a robot in Discord and they have 7 defenses. They are not from High Legends defenses, guys. They are from low legends. They are from the mismatchmaking defense. That's why people call them lucky. The luck is destroying the system in Legends League, basically. This is all I want to get into. And it needs to be less luck, including, because there is money in the line, there is higher ranks in the line, and obviously you can see one person. Let me actually show you this. For example, this guy, right? He is out of the rank. If this guy doesn't receive 2 defense and gets a few regular defenses from their own rankings, because he's not 6 like 1,000, he's resetting below that. Look at it. He's like 840 plus trophies, sorry, ranks, that he became rank 13. This morning he was around 900. That's why in EOS, which is end of the season, we see a lot of like this, 840, but we see a lot of 999. These guys are from outside of the rank. They literally get the easiest defense and then they get lucky for one not hitting. Like the defense doesn't get fooled, and they go on top of someone with an average attack of 320 or like 316, someone like me who is going to be below certain people like this. But this is where you have nothing to do about it. Literally, you can be the best version of yourself in Legends and still be behind someone that maybe hasn't changed the base for the past 2 weeks and just randomly comes inside the rank. This is a system where every single pro player will know what I'm talking about when they listen to what I'm saying, because it's happening a lot more. Like, look at this guy. I know it's like early in the morning. It's not actually too early. It's around 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. But these people like this guy are a lot. And this is where the mismatch making, the luck and everything comes, and they go higher than people who actually do like change bases. They do very good attacks. This guy probably has average of, I don't know, I would guess maybe 290, maybe 300. Let's check it actually right now in Discord. As I said, 293 average. That's literally below a lot of people in High Legends. But we saw where he was on the ladder. This is what happens if this is the last day. If he doesn't receive a defense, he's going to be above a lot of players with higher average and higher average defense. That's what it doesn't make sense. There is no system to not allow certain things like this. So the matchmaking needs a fix. It needs a bug fix. I don't know if it's a bug. It may be a glitch. It may be something people do. I have no clue. But it needs to get fixed because it's messing up the system and it's messing up the, I would say, whole effort of people who are actually putting the effort to get there. This guy may not even want to be in rank. You never know. Obviously, no, they want to be in rank because they're 5,900 fixed. But still, hopefully you understood what I meant. Now, these were the 2 key things about Legends which have to kind of change in future, and I really hope they do. The other thing that I really want to kind of be changed about Legends League current system is the hard mode. Obviously, a lot of people talk about hard mode. They want to just get it added to Legends. That's it. But no, I'm gonna kind of give a solution to it, and I've done it. Also, I've gave it to Supercell, and hopefully they've seen it and they maybe have their ideas around it. Maybe they can like work around with it. But my idea was that in Legends, after 5,700, the hard mode gets introduced. But not the hard mode that you see live in esport. The hard mode that it can be adjusted to every 200 trophy that you go up, or every 100 trophy, doesn't matter. Supercell will know best. But obviously that means the first like whole 100 you will go through 5% extra damage, and you will through, for example, a certain equipments getting lowered, not to 21 because you have 27, for example, equipments. It will go to 25, then it will go to 23, then it will go to 21. So the levels go low, the damage goes high. How like much trophy you go higher and higher and higher, that's when you can then see the difference. You can see who's really into Clash of Clans. You can see who's the pro player and who isn't. Who is just spamming, who isn't just, not changing bases regarding this. You can see everything when this system gets added, because it's not for everyone. That's how high legends should be. It's simply not for everyone. If you are a regular average player, you need a very good attack to be in high legends. That's how it always used to be. But now it's not. It's simply not. There's a lot of players in high legends that they don't know what they're doing, honestly, and they're sometimes even failing massively on those high legends bases, but then sometimes simply running through the most craziest bases that no one can triple. It's crazy. Like, I'm telling you, the system itself is insane, but the hard mode introduction, the way I explained, will be better. It's not just okay, after 5800 we get 20% extra damage. That is gonna make the game really boring for everyone. It's gonna make the game really, really boring, because not a lot of people, maybe I would say 90% of Legends League players, can't triple in hard mode. It's just that how simple. I may not be tripling in hard mode that often anymore, but at least with the other system that is introducing hard mode bit by bit, 5%, 10, 15, 20% damage kind of introduction, like not introduction, sorry. Well, what do you even call that? Hold on. Basically, damage going higher. That's what I'm trying to say. So obviously, as I said, there is these things that needs to be added, and one thing I want the legends to have is simply just a legends shop. I've actually had a video with Judo Slot. I don't know if you guys watched it. If you did, I appreciate every single one of you that did and commented on that video. It's really kind of, I would say, one of the biggest things I've done to be on a Judo Slot channel. It was his second channel, but that's even more than like anything I could have asked for, obviously. And we talked about a few things about Legends, and one thing I was mentioning was the Legends League shop. Because obviously, once you finish Legends League season, there is something called Legends League trophies. You actually get them, like Legends kind of, it will just give you how much ever you have gone higher than 5,000. So if you finish Legends League with having 5,500 trophy, they will give you 500 Legends trophy. They are basically a currency. I don't know why they're in the game. Literally, there is no point of them being in the game unless they give you something back, unless you can get something from them, or at least you could have, I don't know, an achievement for it or a reward for it because you are pushing for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, I'm saying a very little clean, very clean Legends store will be so cool. The cosmetics, imagine hero skins, like literally Legends League hero skins, certain sets that will be so nice to have. There is like obviously sets for CWL, and I really hope one day we'll get these Legends League sets maybe, or sets for example, the Supercell ID store. This will just be the bomb, man. I know not a lot of people may be into it, but actually quite a lot of people can buy it, and quite a lot of people will actually be encouraged to push in Legends, get those trophies like the currencies, and spend them. One thing that Judo Slot did on his recent video was actually making a really nice and clean Supercell, not Supercell, well, kind of Clash of Clans Legends League store. So I'm gonna put that on the screen for you, and it's actually quite clean. The emotes, like look at these, the sceneries, it's really, really clean, as I said. But in general, I really hope something like this gets added to the game, at least hopefully in near future. We have to wait and see. Obviously, I know Supercell, they usually listen to their fans, they listen to their community basically, and they really bring that out so they can put it out there, and hopefully in the future update we'll have that. But I think that would be it about Legends. One thing I honestly would love to have it changed would be something like, for example, I'm hitting Invincible LG. I want to see what is his higher rank, like entirely. You can see on his profile, like right above the name, there is like on the left, there is a Legends League logo. I really hope there's literally a little number there saying his higher ranks was rank 2 or something, or 3, I don't know, 10, 15, 500, who knows? This just shows and basically flex that rank to people. They may get scared, who knows? They may get scared, and once you are having a very good and clean rank, that is such a good showcase, because not a lot of people really open people's profiles to check their ranks, how much they've like, been active on the last season and all this type of stuff. And the other thing that I really want to happen in, like, it wouldn't be inside Legends League, but it's regarding and connected to Legends League, and that would be a change to the profiles. So for example, when you open someone's profile, currently the only thing that gives you information about Legends is their current trophy, which is usually not really stable because everyone loves to attack first. They then get defense really late. Some people wake up, they already got 5 defense and you don't know what trophies they are. That's why I really want to have the reset of the day trophy. So below their trophy right there, you can then see we want to have a reset trophy. The Legends League reset day, this guy had this much trophies. Now he's this much because he done attacks, he done defenses, and that's why like it's going up and down. But you can see how like they started, right? And then right next to that should be their ranking. So this guy started with this trophy, he was rank 70, for example. Now he's this trophy and he's above a few more ranks, obviously. For example, as you can see, right in the top players, you can see these guys, they've get added that little flag, not a flag, like arrow to the high up. That green arrow shows how many ranks they've gone up, but you don't know their trophies on the reset. That's why I'm saying on this profile, you can see how empty it is right next to the trophies here. This little thing can go up, it can be resets trophies below it, and it can be the green arrow showing how many ranks they went up this morning. This just makes it so much easier than to have looking for someone in the top players ranking, just trying to find them out of the first 200, and then the next 200 is invisible, like you can't really see it, you can't find it. So this is the other thing I wish they change about profile, a little detail right there. And the other thing I really wished that they could do, and you can for example turn it on and off, is your defense. You don't have to copy someone's tag, go to Discord, search them up, get and see their defenses. That's when it's going to be really, really devastating. It's just multiple apps, multiple copy pasting. Just add a button just like this that you can tap on their trophies. For example, right next to Legends League trophies, just like an icon. So you can tap and then they can show you right this page, but without the names, for example. They can show you these are the defenses they've gotten. Just like Discord, they don't show the names, but they show the trophies that they costed. So here is the same. They can show exactly this page without the names of the players once you tap on the icon of Legends League. That will make it so much easier than to having to check Discord, than to having to check the rankings in the season. It's just so much simpler, but they can be done in the profile, I think. I don't think it's that complicated to do that. Maybe it is, maybe I don't know that. I have no clue, but hopefully it will be something like this at least in the future. The other thing that is actually Legends League kind of, I would say, connected is hero equipment. Why can't we see what equipments people are using? Obviously, you can see that in Discord. Like, come on. How can you see something in Discord that is really useful if you want to find someone's strategy and you want to use their strategy to your advantage? You want to learn their strategy, but you have to go either to YouTube to find that army, to copy the army, or you have to go to Discord to check for their tags, to check for their equipment. But you can simply, for example, just go check a player. Oh my god, Crispy, he's rank 4. What strategy is he using? Well, I can't really see it here. Let's visit him. Once you visit him, you can only see their army and a few of their spells, in the spell factory. You can check their clan castle. Obviously, I know that's for obviously certain things, but in Legends, I think it should be possible to check someone's clan castle, like what is inside it, because it's for attack. The clan castle, it's not for defense. This clan castle, when it gets filled, it's not going to be used for defense. So it's going to be different than the defensive clan castle because you can already choose that. So this should be the way. And then I think they can literally add something like the equipments where you can tap on the blacksmith and open it, for example, or you can open the profile and their current running equipment should be there to showcase these are the ones that they're using, and then at least okay, with this army they're using these equipments, let me switch around it. And yeah, I mean, maybe that's something that is secret so people don't know what the others are using. I don't know if it's a big deal because yeah, I mean, Crispy does live attacks anyway, so I don't know if it's a secret in Clash of Clans to hold someone's equipments and clan castle offensive for Legends. There's no point, like there is literally 0 points in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. So let me know down below in the comments if I missed something, if I don't understand something maybe regarding this. And no, maybe I'm wrong, it shouldn't be like this, I don't know. But these are the things that I really hope it gets changed, and it makes Legends so much more smoother already with only these few changes. There may be more, there may be so much more about the profile, there may be so much more about hard mode and matchmaking and certain things that I didn't actually maybe even get to explain because the video already too long. There may be so much more, but these are the main thing that once they get fixed, at least we know we are on the right path. I've been pushing, guys, for probably more than 4 years now, and 4 years, and Legends has never been worse than this. It's never been worse. But now I just really hope this league gets fixed. It's the best league in the game, and we want to have it the best league in the game. We want to be like in a league where it's rewarding. We want to show the entire community of other leagues that the Legends is the best league to be in. They want to get their tag, they want to improve, they want to play Clash of Clans to reach Legends, to get to the highest rankings, get to their goals, get to the best version of themselves. Only Legends League can do that. Everyone knows this. You can't become the best version of yourself in friendly challenges. You just simply can't do it. It's not possible. You can't do it in wars. Every 2 days you're doing 2 attacks. What is that? It's useless. In regarding of you becoming the best version of yourself, you need to be in the best league of Clash of Clans, and that is Legends, theoretically. So we need these changes to make Legends League the craziest thing ever, the highest ranking, the ladder. People should be scared of Legends League. No one is scared. People doing attacks 7 a.m. in the morning when their eyes haven't even opened. And I'm getting wrecked. Like, look, I'm getting wrecked 6 a.m. in the morning, bro. No one really cares about the attacks because it's easily being done. No one cares. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. And I'm telling you, back then, people were scared of doing their attacks early because they knew one mistake is literally like the worst. And obviously, not only one mistake, but it was hard, it was tough, and it was rewarding. This is all I want to get into, and hopefully you understood my whole emotions and kind of what I want to see in the game. And I usually don't bring it that much out because obviously the game is really really good. I know a lot of people kind of talk about, well, oh, this is bad, this is not good, this is this. Well, guys, the game is honestly at its best that it could ever be, as in content wise. You're never gonna get bored from Clash of Clans like before. Before, there was not much in the game, not this many events, equipments, you didn't need to be this much active. Now I'm saying it's going in the very, very good direction with all those kind of, I would say, events coming, event troops, the fun stuff, the no timer attack. Everything is on the right path. And Legends just need that extra love. That's all I want to get into, guys. I'm sorry the video is a bit long. It's just how I didn't expect it to be, but I don't know, man. Let me know down below what you think. Maybe you have no care about Legends League because you're not in it. That's completely fair. I understand that. But if you do care about Legends, if you're inside Legends, if you can see it's going in a bad direction and it's not useful for the game, it's not healthy, please let us know down below. So Supercell, if they're watching this video, they will know it's more than only a few people that kind of are into, for example, change of a system. They're more into looking to get better in the game, obviously. And I think all these armies that are coming to the game, making sure like we got majority of strategies to use in future. I think they're in the right path for that too, because obviously currently everyone is using dragons or root riders, but there are certain things that are coming to the game like super yetis that are, or like for example the what you call it, the furnace, that they are really good to get added into the meta. They did an amazing job, even though all the other armies are completely gone from the meta, like queen charges, kind of nicer armies like Lalo, Super Bowlers. I know they're out of the meta, but at least we can have soon in the future nice majority of new armies maybe. But yeah, it all comes down to equipment obviously at the end of the day. But again, I don't want to really get into that. It's a long one. It's their own video of its own. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below like what else you want to see on the channel. I will try my best to bring you really, really cool videos very soon. Probably I'll have a video tomorrow which is regarding the new Eternal Tome update that is coming. I don't want to showcase what can go wrong, what is going to be good, what is going to be bad, and what strategies can be changed around it. So yeah, hopefully you guys will stay tuned for that video. So make sure you to subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to check the Blueprint website, and if you want to purchase anything from the store, you can use code TK to get 10% discount. It will also help me out a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you that uses the code. Hopefully I'll see you soon tomorrow. Take care and peace.